Oh, friggin' frozen. Ooh, ooh, pardon me. Oh, shoot. Babe, can I borrow your phone? I forgot about it. Oh, that's a blue. No, no, no. Don't want that. Do not want that. What are you? Are you purple? Oh, that's galaxy blue. Hello, hello. Hi, Joey. Hi, Brooke. Hello, Lynn. Take your time, honey. I'm trying to find something. A color. Oh, oh my goodness. Pardon me. Holy cow. I don't know what I'm yawning for. Oh, man, oh man. I am frozen right now. So, I don't know how I want to go with this moon. Like, I don't know if I want to go purple or if I want to go like, let's see. Sorry, darlings, I'm just trying to find colors. I don't know how I want to go with this. I might go with that and add a little bit of purple here and there. Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, jeez. Just freaking. Here. Ow. I just hit my arm, my shoulder, on freaking. Oh, that hurt. There's a bruise for me. I smucked my shoulder off of this. Oh, that hurt. Hi, hi. It's okay. Don't worry about it if you can't stay, honey. No worries. I am really sorry about me yawning. Holy cow. I don't even know what I'm yawning for. I slept. Alright. My kid's coming down. Sorry, guys. Never fails when I go live. Okie dokie. So, plans are to work on this for a bit and see how we fare with this. And then we will start working on the gnome page from Gnome Sweet Gnome by Teresa Goodrich. Let me turn on my Do Not Disturb so notifications don't come through and the phone doesn't bloody well ring and scare everybody. Alright, so I think, believe it or not, I'm going to go with an actual yellow moon, but feels like there's something under here. I don't like it. There's like a crumb or dirt, piece of sand or something. Hate that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with like a yellow moon, I guess. Unless I should do it. Oh, no, because that would be too much pink on the page. Yeah, that would be too much pink. Oh. I just gotta blow my nose. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Hang on, I gotta kind of move my headset. Okay, sorry. I know if I would have blown my nose with my headset on, you guys would have heard it loud and clear. I mean, I know I blew my nose with my headset beside me, but I know I haven't figured that out yet, to be honest. I really haven't figured that out yet. So, I'm using 2 of my Starjoy Golds for the moon part on here. I'm using the color Cantaloupe. I'm going to color the whole thing. And then I'm going to use my mango color to kind of shade just the highlight, like the little swirlies on here. So, how has everybody been since yesterday? Hope you guys all had a good night. Today is my hubby's birthday, so we've just been pretty much hanging around together and just hanging out together. All the girls and grandbabies called to say happy birthday to Grandpa and stuff, so. Hi, Thomas. So, yeah. It's just been a pretty chill day. Yep, happy birthday, hubby. His brothers have called and, you know, everybody's called to wish him a happy birthday. He's a popular dude. We are exactly 1 year and 8 days apart. I'm the first of 82 and he's the first, or the 9th of 81. So we are both Virgos. Everybody's saying happy birthday, hon. He's like, thanks. It's funny when my daughter calls me so I can talk to my grandson. It's the funniest thing because when I'm on the screen, he's just running around like crazy. Just going crazy. And the minute my daughter says, hey, you want to talk to Grandpa? He comes running to the phone and he just stares until Grandpa gets on the phone. It's the funniest thing. I'm like, oh, I see where I stand. I see how it is. He just loves his grandpa. So, yeah. Little Captain Destructo. Today he decided that, you know, I don't know if you guys have it in the UK, but when you get like a 24 case of cola or pop or whatever soda you guys get there, it comes in this cardboard, long, like cardboard box sort of thing. My grandson decided that he was going to play with one of them, and he decided to try and sit in it. Well, he got upset because he didn't fit completely and he kept falling out of the box. Well, every time he kept sitting in it, he would crush the box, so he would get even angrier. So my daughter's like, dude, you just can't fit. Like, it's too small. So yeah, he just was not a happy camper because that box was not working with him. So, oh yeah. He just wanted his way. Like all kids. Yeah, right? Kids in boxes. Doesn't matter. You can get them toys and you know, and they just want to play with the bloody box. So now when he comes, we literally have like toy, just boxes laying around for him because, you know, he just wants his boxes. That's it. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this moon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's looking more like a banana to me, but hey. Maybe I will fix it somehow. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we'll add some, no, that's purple. I don't want that blue. I don't know if I want that blue either. Nope, don't want that color either. I think this is like a green. Oh, maybe not. Ugh. Why is it the color that I want today is not happening? It's peeing me off, actually. I literally had to kick my cat off the table because he was sitting on my table when I came in. I was like, dude, you really gotta move. Because I am not coloring today with you on my table. I think that's the color I want. So I got to watching like a short little video on YouTube earlier. And it got me thinking, you know, we really don't realize, you know, that our time on this planet is, it's not really, I mean, how do I say it? I think we take a lot for granted in this world if you really think about it. I mean, I guess we don't realize how much we take for granted, but we really do. I don't know, it just made me start thinking about, you know, life in general. And the trials and tribulations that, you know, we all go through in life. I remember my grandmother saying, God never gives you more than you can handle in this lifetime. And sometimes I question that, I'm telling you. Not everybody's religious. I mean, not everybody, you know. It's just something I started thinking about it, that's all. I don't know how I'm feeling about this moon right now, but we'll make it work. I always do. I'll blend that out a bit so that way it doesn't look so messy. Yep, that is so true, Lynn. I mean, I don't know. I just, sometimes I just wonder if, you know, I mean, there is this, we were watching this documentary thing, Hubby was, on history, and, you know, they started saying, you know, because everybody talks about Jesus being, you know, in the Christian faith and stuff. They talk about Jesus being, you know, perfect and everything like that. And they started carrying on that, you know, if he had a child, which is what they're saying, that Jesus had a child, is that he couldn't have been that perfect to, you know, have intercourse or whatever, sex with, you know, whoever. Well, nobody said that Jesus wasn't human. He was a human, just like us. He had the choice of free will. He had those, you know, the same choices we have in life. He had. Yes, he was made in supposedly God's image, but doesn't mean he wasn't a human like the rest of us. So, that being said, thanks, Zoe. With that being said, you know, he had feelings like we do as humans. He had emotions. He had, you know, so why they're making a big deal about, you know, even him having a child? Well, he was only human like us, so what if he had a child? You know, it's not a bad thing. You know, just, I don't know, just like where what does it mean to be perfect, in all honesty? I don't, even Jesus, I'm not saying, like, don't get me wrong, you know, he had his choices in life just like we do, but I don't think there is anything like perfect, to be honest. I'm not, you know, I know religion is a very controversial thing and stuff like that, but we were just watching a documentary that, you know, that they were talking about all that kind of stuff from back in the day and stuff like that, and the Bible and stuff like that, and that's what came up. And hubby and I were like, well, okay, so he had a child. He had, you know, and because apparently he had a child with a so-called prostitute, which is Mary Magdalene, you know, it changes his, you know, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just, you know, we're all given those choices, you know, of free will and all those things. We've all been given those, you know, those gifts. And how we use them is completely, completely our choice. Uh-oh, your phone died. And so, I guess just be careful how, you know, I guess I'm not saying, you know, we're not going to make mistakes. Oh, hell. I have made mistakes in my life that I don't even know if God can forgive me, to be honest. I've made decisions that, you know, not everybody agrees with, but not everybody's going to agree with your decisions. So, yeah. Anyways, that is the moon. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm going to leave it the way it is for now, because, yeah. And as for the star, I might go, I'm thinking, let me see. Hmm. I don't want to go that way. Maybe we'll go purple, I guess, with the star. I'm not sure. Yeah, hubby likes watching documentaries and stuff. He's been watching the show about, I'm not sure the name of the show, I can't remember it. But it's about if the Nazis had, like, and Hitler had won the war instead of the other way around, what the world would have been like. And it's quite an interesting show, but then it goes back and forth, to be honest. It goes back and forth to shoot, I did that backwards. To the world of when, our side won the war, and then to a side where the Nazis won. So, hello, Blue. How are you, beautiful? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I've been watching a lot of true crime. I sit here and I color and I watch true crime. That's what I do. Thank you, Thomas. That's really sweet of you. And I know, I do know, but sometimes I wonder how he can forgive, so easily, And earlier I literally started crying because I miss my mom so much. And, there's days that I wish I could, I know I can talk to her, I know. But it's not the same when they can't answer back, and it's hard. So I was honestly contemplating on doing a live today because I was just having one of those. I was having a moment. So, and that's what I meant by, taking things for granted in life, to be honest. Oh, my mom died a couple of years ago. It'll be 3 years in Thanksgiving. She died Thanksgiving weekend. So Thanksgiving is really like, I don't know, I just don't have energy for it, if it makes sense. It's not that I don't, but I keep going for my kids, and try to make memories as much as I can with my kids, because we don't know how long we're on this earth for. I'm not trying to be, all kind of mushy, and I just, I just started thinking about things like that today. I've been up since 7:30 this morning. I just couldn't sleep. But yeah, it's just stuff I've been thinking about. That's all. Whoops, I was supposed to do that white purple. I'll probably use paint pens to lighten these up to kind of make them pop off the door. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know my mom. My mom was, the most accepting person uh, that I knew. Like that, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just she was this absolute, you know. Even my husband, like my mom, just to him, he would say, "Your mom is the kind of mom I wish I had had." You know, like he didn't have a mom like mine. My mom would take us, to different places as we grew up. She would, we had little mini vacations and stuff like that, where my husband didn't get that chance growing up. So yeah, my mom was just, to him, he absolutely adored my mom. And my husband could do no wrong in my mother's eyes either. I would get yelled at for getting mad at him. So, you know. So I just kind of, all right, Mom, you know. What was I going to do? I'm not going to fight my mother or my husband, you know. Yeah, all she kept saying is, don't fight with him. I'm like, fine then. Oh yeah, yeah, the funny bits. Oh my gosh, the one thing that I used to tease my mom about, because my mom was born and raised in Portugal. She came to Canada. Um, she was about 20, 21 years old. And when she came to Canada, she already had a job. My aunts had gotten her a job at a factory and stuff like that. And um, she became a Canadian citizen a couple years before she passed. Um, she became a Canadian citizen, and a couple years later, yeah, she got cancer and stuff. But, so, growing up, there's hot dogs or wieners, however you guys say it. She couldn't say hot dog. She could not say, she could not pronounce the T. And when she used to ask us what we wanted for supper, I used to say, Mom, what about hot dogs? And she'd say, she called them hog dogs with an H, like with a G. She could not say hot dogs. I'd say, Mom, say hot dog. She's like, hog dog. I'm like, hot, Mom, hot with a T. And she'd try it, and it would always come out a G. And I would laugh at her, and she'd be like, shut up, Denise, leave me alone. I used to pick on her so much about that. But it just the funny little things, right? You will be home at mine for Christmas with my mom. We were meant to be at my mom's, but the dogs are staying in their boarding home for a few extra days. Aww. So, yeah, she calls them hog dogs. And every once in a while, I'll sit here and I was raised to speak Portuguese, like growing up. My kids weren't. I always spoke English with my kids. So, my daughter asked me once if I would teach her some Portuguese words. So I started, showing her and telling her some Portuguese words, and she thought it was the funniest thing. some of the words because, she thought the words were so funny. Is this the same color I used? Really? I'm using the wrong color here. What is happening here? I don't know. I was trying to outline my freaking star and it's not working. Oh my gosh, why is my nose running? God almighty. God help me. I'm beyond help, but, you know. At least I say I'm beyond help. Who knows? I told my kids that I needed all their Christmas lists by no later than the second week of October. And they all looked at me like I was nuts. I was like, no. I want to start early because I want to get, there's a bunch of stuff I have on my Temu, in my Temu cart for all my girls and my grandson. And they're looking at me going, October, Mom? Like, I'm like, yeah, October. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I want. I said, oh yeah, you do. And all of them come back with, I'll take money. No, I want to get you some gifts for under the tree, you little buggers. Yeah, you're getting older. I know you want money, but guess what? I still want to get you some, you know. Hi, Yana. How are you? It turns out I'm coming down with something, and I think I'm going to feel that icky release. Uh-oh. I hear you, girl. I know. That's what I was saying to you. Like, it's nice to go away, but it's also nice to go home and be in your own bed, and yeah. I don't know what I'm doing today, like, coloring-wise. I don't have a clue what's happening here. I just talking and throwing color to paper, I guess. Not really what I planned, but hey, it is what it is. I have to shape this door with one shade darker. That's what it is. I think that's what's throwing me off. Because I did the lighter color, and then I was going to do the darker, and then I ended my stream, and yeah. Oh my goodness. You'll be back there in another month. Good Lord. Whoops. Do the star like the same as that one, I guess. I hope you're not coming down with something, Zoe. And I am still freaking impatiently waiting. My stickers are still not here, and I'm getting frustrated. Very, very frustrated. Alright, I'm going to make points a little darker here. And I'll color with the lighter color. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Blue. I'm trying. And we're taking this color. Alright, I think that's the best I'm gonna get those. For now, anyway. Alright, now let's do my extra shading. There it is. It's one of those things that I feel you can have too much of something too. But yeah, it does. It does make sense. Oh my gosh, I know when the heat hits, then you just sweat and you sweat, and it doesn't matter what you do. I don't know, I think I'll leave the extra shading on the door for now, and we'll go to the grass here. I think that's what we'll do here. So we'll go with the grass. And let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Whoops. Alright, we'll try this combo. I don't know how well it'll work, but we'll try it. Girls would probably want boyfriends for Christmas. No, my girls could care less about having boyfriends, honestly. That's okay, Lynn. No worries, girlie. What movie you guys gonna watch? If I think this, okay, so I'm the same way, Blue, but I think what it is because when it's so hot, it's the humidity in the air and the dry air that gives you that, you know, sore throat feeling. If I'm out in it too much. I'm usually a homebody though, so I don't usually go anywhere unless I necessarily have to. Okay, I've heard about that. That should be an interesting one. Sorry. Zoe, you snore?
Let's go.
Alright, so is this color, whoops, to shade a bit. Whoops, went over the line there. I'll just get my eraser. So does anybody have any plans like for coloring in the month of August? I know Zoe plans ahead. Me, not so much. I just go with the flow. Oh gosh. Hi, Star. How are you, honey? Oh my gosh, speaking of bathing pups. So my dogs are small enough that I can put them in my kitchen sink. So my one dog, she needed a good bath. She's a Shih Tzu poodle, so she needed a good bath. She hadn't had a bath in a while, so I got, you know, the sink hat, not even full all the way, because I let the water run. And then I put her in. Well, I had moved some of the dishes that were in the sink, because we were going to do our dishes after. I moved some of the dishes that were in the sink, and I put them off on the counter to the side. Well, the little bugger, she jumped out onto my counter, soaking everything. Like, my counter was dripping water. So here I am trying to get her back in the water. My husband's trying to help me hold her and trying to stop the water from running on the floor. And I was like, are you kidding me? It was total chaos. I was like, you little bugger. Oh my gosh. And she's usually good through her baths, but I guess that day she just was not having it. Oh my God. She was just, yeah, she was just not having it. But she's been pushing the boundaries lately, that one. I mean, we've had her for 6 years, and she's usually pretty good. But she has been pushing the boundaries lately. I don't know if she's just going through a phase or what is happening with her. But let me tell you, she is not, yeah. She's getting into more trouble than, you know, anything. Kegels are a friend. Yeah, especially when you're pregnant. Okay, Thomas, no worries, honey. Thank you for coming. I must be boring everybody today. Everybody's leaving me. I gotta cry. It's alright. I just gotta blend this out. I'm kidding. I'm only picking on you. Color daily, work on my Disney books. Awesome, Star. I'm only joking, Lynn. Good lord. Takes a lot to get me keyed off at friends of the internet. Alright, I'm just going to kind of soften this out a bit. Yep, there she goes. Little Miss Willow. Voicing her thoughts. Little Miss Thing there. Voicing their opinions. The pups. Is your mom here? Yeah? Tell her I'd come out, but I'm doing a live on my YouTube channel, so kind of difficult. Alright. I know it's not the greatest, but it works. Alright. Now, what color to do the pumpkin? Should we do pink or should we do purple? Aw, thank you, Blue. You're so sweet, honey. I can be boring. I really can. I live a boring life, don't I, Tanner? I live a pretty boring life, don't I? Yeah.
You stole my hoodie.
Yes, I did. You steal my clothes, I steal yours. That's how it
I was
works.
gonna ask you for shorts, so I was gonna wear my skirt, but...
I don't have shorts.
Well, I did in the bathroom, but because I forgot to take them out, so Cole would probably choose them. But it's whatever. Trying not to step in the dog shit right here.
Hey,
What?
Language.
I'm on a live, you turd. Hi, Dawn.
I was gonna ask you to do pigtails. So you can never do even pigtails.
She is 14, Dawn.
And yes, I have a mouth. But where do you think I get it from, mother? I was gonna ask
I
you-
need a comb and 2 hair ties. Oh. Check under my, I think the hair tie, oh no, the hair ties are on the computer desk. Oh, Lynn, you're gonna go, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. I bored Lynn to death. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. Right? She's got my attitude, that's for sure, Lynn. Lynn, I love you, girl. I'm only picking.
Lucky day, I found the comb and the hair tie.
Look at that. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Kid break. On your knees, girl.
Bro, there's crap on the floor.
No, there's not. Hair. She may be 14, but she still needs Mama to do her hair. Hit back. Thank you.
And I like it when you do pigtails in my hair. So you do it properly.
Everybody says you sound cute.
Thank you.
They love your attitude.
Thank you.
Oh, he stapled it on.
Oops.
What?
You want buns or like space buns, or do you want pigtails?
I'll go with space buns.
Yeah. Okay, other side, kiddo.
You have my phone, right, Pepe?
Okay.
Yep.
There you go, my love. All right, love you. Have a good time.
It's fun.
Behave yourself.
You can go. So yours is mom?
All right, back to coloring. I apologize, my doll, or my dreamers.
I thought I blocked the number.
You did.
It's only Caleb. You got
My
nothing
ex
to
is
worry.
messaging me.
Who?
It's my ex.
Oh.
Because someone messaged me last night. And I said, who's this?
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's my daughter. The way she is. I mean, that's the way we are, Dawn. She wasn't being mean or anything. She's got my attitude, and God, I love it. Yeah, that's nothing. Trust me, if she was really giving me like a hard time, she'd hear it. All right, purple pumpkin.
Love you.
I love you too, my love. Okie dokie. I'll still be here. I ain't going anywhere. Both my kids are gone for, I think, my oldest daughter. I don't know. Usually she messages me halfway through the day and says, Mom, I'm sleeping over at my friend's place tonight. And the other one, she's gone for a couple of nights, so. She's homeschooled, that one. She gets bullied severely at school, so we homeschool her because her anxiety gets way too bad when she goes to actual school. She has severe panic attacks to the point where she throws up everywhere and she shakes. So I do not want to put my child through that, so we decide to homeschool her, whether the schools like it or not. Ooh, you got gel pens today. That's nice. Kids know they can speak freely. They'll also come to... Exactly. Exactly, Blue. And my kids, they tell me pretty much everything. Anything that's going on, like, in their lives, with their friends, anything like that. My girls will come and talk to me. They gossip with me, really. And if something's wrong, they tell me, you know. Sometimes they don't tell me right away, but they will tell me. So I try to keep open communication that way with them, so. That's the one thing I'm kind of happy about with them, so. Yeah, my girls, they know that they can tell me just about anything. Anything. And we will do our best. I mean, yeah, I mean, at certain times, I'm not saying I don't get upset with them. Because they do get in trouble here and there. But I still... Because I find yelling doesn't get you anywhere with them. It just shuts them down, really. So there's really no point in yelling because, again, they shut down and then they don't want to tell you anything anymore, so. Yeah, no, yelling just keeps them from telling you anything, and then it's worse, to be honest, because if they can talk to you about just about anything, then, at least, there's that communication, and if they're in any sort of trouble, they can come to you and talk to you, and, you work with it, you know. Hubby believes in, the whole grounding them and stuff like that. He says I'm too much of their friend than I am their mom. And I mean, they do get in trouble. I've told them, I'll take your phone away or whatever if they don't smarten up. But no, that's not the color I want. It's a certain color I'm looking for. It's like a purple. Nope, that's like a red. I don't want that one. I don't know if it's that one or if I want like a darker purpley pink kind of color. Let's see. Yeah, I have 5 girls, so yeah, I guess you learn with your mistakes. I guess that's really the let's see if I find the amethyst for my... Yeah, exactly. Like when they were younger, yes, I taught them and I disciplined them, and it was what it was. But now that they're older, the communication and stuff like that is a lot better. And, they can call me just about any time. Like my daughter the other day, she had to walk to the corner store from her place. And it was dark out, and I think it was about 11:30. And she called me. Well, when your kids call you that late, first thing you go is, when you answer the phone, you're like, what's wrong? But she was like, no, Mom, nothing's wrong. I just have to walk to the corner store, and it's dark, and I have to go by myself, and I just feel weird. I feel like somebody's watching me. So I said, okay, I'll stay on the phone with you. And I stayed on the phone with her. I'm not going to leave my kids, no matter what, even if it's just on the phone. I'm not going to not say, hey, okay, Yana, no worries, honey. You have a wonderful weekend, too. And thank you. And I hope you have a good time with your friend. I always say, kids, I always joke with my kids that they're going to be the death of me with certain things that they do. But in all honesty, they're the ones that give me my life, to be honest. In all honesty, even my grandson, when he is here, let me tell you, chasing after that boy is work. And it brings me back to the time when they were little, and I was thanking my stars that I had them as young as I did, to be honest, because holy hell, I don't think I could have the energy now. I don't even know where I get it with my grandson, to be honest, but Oh, that's not good, Dawn. Right, Star? Like, you know, when I was younger in the 80s and early 90s, you know, I'm not saying everybody was trustworthy, you know, because there were our share of, you know, creeps and weirdos and stuff like that. But it was a lot safer than today's days. Are you kidding me? Like here in Ontario, every other day there's a girl, you know, a young teen girl that's been kidnapped off the streets that has been, you know, taken for sex trafficking. And by the time they even realize, you know, because you have to wait 48 hours because here they say, oh, she's a teenager, you know, she probably just went with her friends. She'll come home when she's ready. So in 48 hours, or 24 hours, whatever, within those 24 hours, your kid could be breaking halfway across the border. Like, you know, just, I hate that rule. We have to wait 24 hours before we declare it a missing person. Are you fucking stupid? Well, that's what I mean, though, Blue. Like, in those days, yeah, it was okay to do so, but now I'm terrified for even my kids to be out that in the dark that late, you know? Like, it's insane. Just looking for a little bit of a darker purple than I had. I'm looking at my fruit fingers here. You know, just, yeah. Aww. I bet she does miss you, girl. But yeah, I think that rule is absolutely the dumbest rules that the police have. Oh, they ran away with their friends. Give it about 24 hours and they'll be back. Yeah, okay. And if not, then what are you guys going to do? Do we get to blame the cops for, you know, not catching it before, early enough? Just some rules I think are absolutely ridiculous, if you ask me. But yeah, that's what's been on the news every other day here is another teenage girl is gone and they're looking for certain sex traffickers and oh yeah. There was one time I literally, the corner store from my place is literally like 2 minutes, 2-minute walk. Well, I went once by myself, and as I'm walking back, there was this guy, and he grabbed my arm as he was walking by me. He literally grabbed my arm, and he asked me if I wanted to go do a shot of heroin with him behind a building. So as soon as he did that, I pulled my arm away and I ran like hell. I ran home as fast as I could. And I ran in the door, locked the door, and I told my husband. He's like, what's wrong? I told him. He went outside looking for the guy. Literally. I mean, and the guy wasn't far. And I just said to my husband, no, come back. Just don't cause any, you know, don't make it worse or whatever. So, my husband said, well, call the cops then, because, like, if he's done it to you, how do we know he's not going to do it to a younger girl? So, I ended up calling the cops, and apparently the cops knew who he was, because he's done it a few times. So, yeah, the cops knew who he was. They had talked to him before, and apparently he just kept doing it. So, and my daughters, I mean, my daughter walks with her friends. Lately, she's been getting drives from friends and their parents, but, you know, just that fear that, you know, if your kids are walking with their friends or whatever. So I gave my husband gave my my daughter a pocket knife to carry around with her, and you know, we told her, you know, if you have to use it, if it comes down to it where you have to fight, I don't care. Here they just passed the law that if somebody breaks into your house, you cannot do anything but call the cops. Like, you can't hurt them, you can't hit them, you can't protect your home anymore. You have to call the cops right away
They're trying to kill them.
instead of, you know, trying to protect your home, which is stupid. Yeah, me too, Blue. Oh, my mom home from the pub one night when my dad was working. She got home off the tour. Oh, I had an ex who did that. He was a real stalker, and he was a creep. When I started dating my husband, I stayed at his place, and my ex knew where I was, so I was sleeping. I fell asleep on the couch at my husband's place, and I woke up at 3 in the morning to this idiot tapping on the frickin' bay window, staring in the house, looking at me sleeping on the couch, and it scared the hell out of me. My husband, he went out in his frickin' underwear and chased him off. He was ready to kill him. I believe it, but you know what? That's the rule now. Like, the cops passed the rule in Ontario that you cannot defend your home with excess force if somebody breaks in or, you know, comes in and starts,
Unless
you
you're
know.
trained in restrainment or security, then you can.
Mm. But you're not allowed to defend anything like that. So, and my husband's like, yeah, okay, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I know that somebody, you know.
I'm just going to let somebody come in here and hurt my family. Yep. You know,
I'm gonna
it's
put that guy in touch with
the
Pierre.
dumbest freaking rules, I'm telling you.
I'm putting that guy
I'm
in
just
touch with Pierre.
putting some of these colored pencils away because there is a lot on my table here. These are all okay. All right, now to do these mushrooms. Oh, I had an abusive ex too, love. Don. He pretty much lost everything that was good in his life. Let's just put it that way. Don't know. Where is... So this, oops, that one and that one. And I need my corally pink color. If I can find it. Whoa. I'm just trying to think here how I want to go about this. Okay, that should work. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, honey. Yeah, see, Blue, we don't. If they threaten harm, we're not allowed to defend ourselves. We were told to lock ourselves in the bedroom or wherever and call the police. That's what we are told up here where we are.
They can tell I'm not trying to harm till they get here.
And my husband was trained by the Marines, so he's actually considered a deadly weapon, is what they say, on his own. So, okay. Okay, so I am going to color the mushrooms. I should have colored that grass, but I didn't. I'll color it a different color. Aww. This is silly. Yep, exactly. I agree with you, Blue. That's when you just dig a hole in the backyard. And yeah, so the thing is if you do cause bodily harm, even if they threaten harm, if you do, then you're the one who will be arrested for hurting them. So my husband kept saying, well, I guess I'm going to jail then, because I'm not just going to sit here and watch somebody harm us and harm our family, you know, for, you know, it's just stupid rules that, oh.
Well, the states. They've been your home to them. Not.
Like, some of the rules and stuff in Canada our justice system is an absolute joke.
A fucking rapist will go to jail for 3 months.
Yeah.
And he can rape 20 fucking
Yep.
people. Oh, let's rehabilitate them.
I don't know, Blue, if you remember Paul Bernardo, the Scarborough rapist.
Kill them
Um,
in a half year.
He was actually up for parole not long ago.
Well, they moved to immediate security.
Yeah, they moved him to a medium security prison. He was at a maximum security, but they moved him to a medium security prison not long ago.
Because he's been in prison for 27 years.
Because he's been a model prisoner for the last 37 years. I don't give a shit. You guys remember the things he did?
Rapist, be brought in for dick cut off. Women, child female.
Yeah. Right? I mean, like my husband said, you know, a rapist, I mean, even if he does get out, he's still young enough to do what he did. And for somebody who was
He's not even
that
60.
twisted and that sick, don't tell me that he's healed and he's, you know, all better now.
So 3 people.
3 young girls, plus all the others that he raped and did
Well,
whatever.
The 3 still ones are only what he got caught with.
Yeah, those are, yeah, exactly. He only got caught with them. Doesn't mean he didn't do
Because
others.
you don't kidnap 2 girls within the same month, kill them, and cut them up and get rid of them.
That's it. Like,
He's had practice.
yeah, somebody who's that sick in the mind doesn't just... Oh, so is my husband. Apparently, my stickers have finally been shipped and were on the plane as of yesterday. So, We shall see. They just caught the soldier terrorist that escaped. Oh, really? Like, how do these guys even escape prison? Like, obviously, guards aren't doing their jobs. I don't know. I don't even know how they escape prison, let alone. Oh yeah, my husband just doesn't believe in any of that. He doesn't even think that they should even let guys like him even live even another day after being caught. But my husband is a true country boy, so yeah. And I mean, I know he'll get what he gets in the end, but even still, I don't know. I really don't know. I just... My one cousin actually went to high school with one of the girls. That Paul Bernardo hurt. I believe it was Kristen French she went to high school with. So, I mean, she was scared. I mean, all teen girls were scared at that point to even go anywhere by themselves, you know. I remember being home on, like, PA days from school, and my grandmother would be watching the news, and it would be on the TV. I had a hot flash. I turned the air conditioner towards me. Now I'm freaking frozen. I can't win for losing. Alright, after I'm done shading these mushrooms here, I think I'll pull out my Gnome Sweet Gnome page and get a start on that, and I will finish this up off stream. And I'll get a head start on my Gnome Sweet Gnome page. And I'll end up shading all this in and stuff, fixing all that. Yeah, the Normies. Clifford Olson. It rings a bell. Whoops. Yeah, I'll get the Nomies page out as soon as I'm done doing this part here. And I'll shade these after and take a picture. I don't have much left to do on this page anyway, so. Alright, I am just going to, what is that? Blue. Right. Just gonna put these with my pencil. those. You there, you there. Alright, so close these up so I can get my Prismas over here in front of me. Dump these, this, so I can get my Prismas. Slight intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Just a small intermission. Christmas and put you, oops, off to the side for now. I got 3 pictures. I just 4 pictures actually. I need to, but that's okay. Alright, this here. Whoop. Alright. No Sweet Gnome page. Oh, lordy lord. Where are we going to start? Where's the intermission snacks? Well, I got coffee and Oreos, golden Oreos. I also have Oreo cookie ice cream and some cheesecake. And I need to make myself coffee. Too. Myself a cup. This is a high-end intermission snack. Alright. Let's see. I think I might start with the well, actually. That's where I was thinking about starting. So, let's get out some of my, what color is this? Oh, I gotta move some stuff here for the scrap paper. Oops. I got my beige sienna. What color are you? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find the colors that I really want to work with here. Okay, so I might go with my French gray that I did have, wherever it went. Did have a French gray in my hand. I just lost it. I put it back in, and I have no idea where I put it. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, maybe I didn't use it. Huh. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Oh, did he get his hands on it? Yay! This is actually a freebie page that I got from the book. If you go on the Creative Haven or Dover site, they have some free pages that you can get from the book. The bottles are adorable. All right, Dawn. Thank you for coming. You too, sweetie. All right, so I'm going to use grays for like around in between. And then the bricks, I have like a rose beige kind of color to use and work with. So I just got to finish making my coffee and we shall get started, my lovelies. Finish up, so to speak. My enchanted door, which I don't have much. I have the other enchanted door I started working on during my my childhood memories tag video. And also I have my the fairy house I started on the what do you call it? My childhood memories tag. There was another enchanted door I started from that I did on Wednesday. That's killing me right now. Do not have time to play and screw around with my stupid pencils right now. Come on. Work with me here, please. I've got a new electric sharpener sitting in my Amazon cart. Alright. So, alrighty. No, but I will check those out. Alright. Okay. So I am going to use 30% French gray for around here and in between all the brickwork. And I'll probably do the same color as the bricks on the, we'll see. We'll see how we fare with it. And I printed this page out on Nina paper, so in case anybody's wondering. Just want to make sure I'm in screen here. I don't know if this page isn't as clear as in the book. I mean, it's clear, I can see it, but I wouldn't mind getting the actual book, so I might end up getting the PDF version on Creative Haven, to be honest. So if I'm not mistaken, I did send the picture to Lynn, so if I'm not mistaken, I think she'll be coloring it with us as well. Really, Zoe? That's crazy. It's funny how popular this book really became, to be honest. I think I'm going to make this the same color as the brickwork as well. I'm just trying to see. Goodness. Well, yeah, I hope they... Because did you pre-order the Christmas one already, Zoe? Like, when the pre-orders were out? And I'm also using 70% French gray for the shading around. I'm using a very, very light hand. What that doesn't mean. Okay. I think that's kind of dumb, to be honest. I mean, if you're going to allow pre-orders, you'd think that they would, you know, if they only have so many copies, they should stop the pre-orders at, you know, when they have that many books pre-ordered. If, you know, you're going to do that, then at least make sure you're going to have enough copies for all the pre-orders. Like, it's just common sense. But then again, Amazon doesn't really have much common sense when it comes to stuff like that. But I mean, they allow people to, you know, add books that aren't even created by them, so hey, you know, that's just personally my opinion, but I did write like a little thing to Amazon customer service to so I wrote them something saying, you know, it would be, you know, in their for colorists and stuff, that it would be just a thought or an idea, so to speak, to make sure that it was, you know, that coloring books had sample pictures. I told them they'd probably end up with better results for coloring books, like coloring book purchases, if they made it so that there was sample pictures for all the coloring books posted. I didn't demand it. I just told them it's a suggestion and an idea. Because, frankly, I'm getting tired of clicking on coloring books and, you know, not seeing sample pages, so to speak. So, I'm not trying to be off screen. If I do go off screen, I apologize. It's not my intention. Maybe if I bring the camera up a bit more, it might help. Alright, so for the brickwork, we're going to try these. It's not a guarantee, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Trying something here. Okay. So, I am going to use Rosy Beige, then Clay Rose, and Chestnut to shade. Trying to make myself learn to draw. Oh, goodness, girl. I think that my printer was one of my best investments, to be honest. I'm one for, if I can get a book on PDF, then I will get it on PDF. Just for space wise, to be honest. I got an HP printer, and with the HP printers comes, you get a 6-month, you can become part of the print program that they have, and you get 6 months for free, and with that comes ink every month, or whenever, you know, so you don't pay for ink almost, you know, half a year, and half the time they send you ink and you still have tons. So I love the ink program because it has saved me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on ink. and I paid, I think it was like $40 for my HP printer. It is a great idea. It really is. Like I said, I do the PDFs if I cannot, if I can. And not all books have PDFs or whatever, but if I can, I will. And the other thing I love about PDFs is if you've messed up on your page, you don't have to worry about it because, you know, you got the PDF and you can just reprint the page. You know, or if something happens to the page, like, say, coffee or whatever spills on it, or, you know, something happens to it, you can reprint it. If you want to recolor it years later to see how things have changed, that's another reason. So, yeah, I can't live without my printer. I mean, I literally go crazy when I can't use it. Like, if it's acting up or whatever, I go absolutely batty. So, yeah, I believe that the printer is, and the HP ink program is absolutely the most amazing thing that I've ever had. Some printers you can. I don't know if mine can, but I think in the program, like the print program that you have, whatever you have, I believe there's a way to soften up lines in a print program. I'm not sure what print program, but oh, my ear is itchy. Oh. Yeah, I like the bolder lines sometimes, a lot of the time, but I use my paint pens to kind of color over them. So I make those lines disappear, to be honest. And then I'm going to use my chestnut to just kind of I'm just going with a very light hand with my chestnut color. What kind of books are you talking about, Blue? Like, what? Like, with the bolder lines, which ones don't you like? Oh, okay, okay. So like now let's blend it out just a little bit. No worries. No worries. I was just curious. Like, are you talking about, like, Alexandra Franzese bold lines, or like really some of the AI books that are really, really thick? Might have to darken around the well a little bit more. Oops, I want to do this. Lots of details. Okay. The Thomas Kincaid book scares the crap out of me, to be honest. Yeah, it's Thomas Kincaid, but that's okay, honey. Alright, I think I am going to darken this up just a little bit more. It looks a little light on my part. Do you have the Thomas Kincaid book, Zoe? They are pretty paintings, don't get me wrong. Just, I mean, this and what do you call it? The, crap, drawing a blank. R.J. Hansen books are the most detailed books I actually have, to be honest. And that was in part to Zoe actually encouraging me to go beyond my limits, to be honest. Which is okay. I'm glad she kind of, you know, encouraged me to do it. So. Does that look okay? What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. Might have to darken the inside of this because it is darker. Well, at least supposed to be darker on the inside. So I just might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this color for the roof tiles. Let me see. in here. I just gotta find it. Cool gray. I want that one. This one's a little darker. A little bit more of a... Oh, I don't know why my ear is so itchy all of a sudden. Good Lord. I think that's a little better. Anyways. Yes, I am going to do the roof tiles about the same. Oh, damn it. Hmm. So when do you guys plan on going home, Zoe? Like to your house? I know you miss being home, but... So I'm using the rosy beige like I did on the tiles. So after I am done this live, I'm not sure if I'll just keep working on my other pages or and watch true crime shows, or just kind of chill for the day with hubby and there's so many itty bitty birds on here. They're so tiny. So tiny. So yeah, if anybody is interested in joining for the Gnome Sweet Gnome book, this page, it's in the Gnome Sweet Gnome book. If you have it, if you don't, that's okay, because you can get it, I believe, on the Creative Haven Dover site. And I'm using the clay rose to kind of go around a bit. So you just kind of chilling, Zoe, with the pups, or? What time did you guys get back to Mom's today? Pardon me, guys. You still with me, Zoe? Or have you fallen asleep, girl? Blue, I would definitely check into getting an HP printer. They have the best ink program, to be honest, that I've found, anyways. Oh, okay. What time did you guys leave this morning? Had to be really early then when you guys left. Okay, that's not too bad then. For some reason I thought you were further away than an hour and a bit. I guess from your place you're a couple hours away. Okie dokie. And now for the chestnut, we're just gonna kinda add a little bit here and there. I'm just gonna do these little tiles and probably call it for today's live, and we'll keep working on this for tomorrow's live. We'll do this page. I was just getting a head start on it, but for tomorrow's live. Yeah, today's Saturday. For some reason I thought today was Sunday. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna kind of blend these out a bit. Yeah, that's what I don't know, I think that's what I was thinking, that for some reason. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do like the French gray in between. I might. I'm just not 100% sure what I'm going to do under there. Alright, so that's that for now. But I'm gonna end it here, and we'll do the rest of the roof tomorrow, and we'll keep working on some other little itty bitty bits on the page tomorrow, so everybody can kind of have a fresh start with it, and you know. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the live here. I want to thank everybody for coming and watching and listening to me chit chat about just about anything random. Yeah, so again, thank you for joining me, and remember, tomorrow I will be streaming. I might start at 2. I'm not 100% sure. I will let you guys know if I do. So remember to stay safe, be kind, keep smiling, happy coloring, my colorful dreamers, and until tomorrow. And we will be working on the Gnome Sweet Gnome page. So if you want to join and color along, that's great. Or you can color along with anything that you're coloring. So yeah, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.